Hey everyone, it's Byron again. I'm here to testify for Jesus Christ. I wanted to cover something really quick. I got somewhere to be this afternoon, so I'm going to try to get a video done early morning, get it out, and have a video done for the day. Today I'm going to talk about sorceries, and I'm going to use a verse that is used to describe Mystery Babylon. It's actually the downfall of Mystery Babylon. And the Lord has shown me Mystery Babylon is the United States. Let me get this verse in real quick. Then I'm going to show you, I'm going to relate it to a video I did yesterday talking about intercourse with the devil or communication with the devil, which would be sorceries or evil spirits. Let's look at this real quick. We'll look at the verse, look at a definition from my old dictionary, and then move forward. Talking about Mystery Babylon and the end of Mystery Babylon, which I've said is the United States. But it is Revelation 18:23, and it says, "And the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom or of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived." And sorceries is the verse, the word that we want to focus in on. If you look at it under the Greek or the Strong's, excuse me, when you look at sorceries, it references medication or pharmacy, and then it goes on to explain that is, by extension, magic. And the word is used 3 times in the New Testament. Once it is translated as witchcraft. The other time it is translated as twice as sorceries. So the nation, Mystery Babylon, which I state the Lord has shown me it's the United States, used sorceries and deceived all the nations of the world. Now, yesterday I did the video. Yesterday was the 14th of January. You can see it on YouTube or go to my Facebook page and see a reference to YouTube or a link there. And I mentioned in there how people have communication with the devil or evil spirits and then come up with a plan, produce the plan perhaps in music form, movie form, etc. And then once that plan is executed, it begins to alter or deceive or make the nations drunk or people drunk. Okay, let's look at sorceries in, this is Webster's Dictionary from 1828. I just want to read the definition for sorcery, and it says, magic, enchantment, witchcraft, divination be the assistance of evil spirits or the power of commanding evil spirits. And then it goes on to give a verse, which is on the screen there, and you can read it. So we're dealing with people who are controlling the world, and they're doing so through sorceries. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think it's being done from drugs, but also communication with the evil spirits, making up a plan. Here's how you should execute it on the population. Someone such as I mentioned yesterday, Taylor Swift, or I think I mentioned Slash from Guns N' Roses, and also Beyonce. They executed it in a music video. It portrays a certain thing to the public. You play it, you pump it through young kids' minds, and eventually that takes effect. And then you suddenly have people throughout a city going crazy. And when I say going crazy, there are songs that encourage people to, not respect the police, encourage people to do shootings, etc. And I think I mentioned that in that video yesterday. I'm going to show a practical example. This is video footage from my hometown. Now, there was a lawyer that visited here. His name was Lee Merritt. He's a civil rights attorney. He represents the Perkins family in a case that's going on in my hometown. It has gained some national attention, but I think because of the nature of the case, it's not that truly widespread, although there's been a lot of effort put into trying to make it that way. But ultimately what it's doing is it's questioning police practices and trying to hold the police accountable, and perhaps even going to lead to changes in police practices. If you just merely go on YouTube, watch videos from around the nation, uh, such as body cam footage, etc., you will see the very same tactics I'm about to show you with the police being incorporated throughout the country. And therein is why I want to tell you this sorcery that is going on is not just through like movies and music. There are organizations executing it on the public and trying to stir the public up and get the public to execute, to get the public into chaos, get the public into, well, let's just start a civil unrest, etc. And it's going to be successful. Ultimately, Obama will walk through as the savior of the unrest that is happening here in the United States. But let me play this. This happened at City Hall in Decatur, Alabama, during the wintertime of 2025. It was an anniversary, such as it was a birthday for Steve Perkins, who was killed during a police encounter at his home that involved a repossession, etc. But the NAACP president for the county, Rodney Gordon, shared this video on his Facebook page. And I just want you to see that you have people in leadership, and the local term here in Decatur, Alabama is they call themselves community leaders. But I want to show you what the community leaders are publishing in order to enrage people and to get people aggravated. And I've cut this out. The whole content is basically, at the time of Steve Perkins' death, a memorial was set up for Steve Perkins at City Hall in the same location that you're about to see. That remained there for, I would say, approximately a year, and it is a violation of city ordinance. But out of consideration, the city allowed it to take place. Here we are, I think it's a year later, maybe. I've forgotten the exact timing, but here we are sometime later, afterwards, and a new memorial is put up. And this is the scene that's caused. Now, I want to tell you, I do not believe this is a happenstance scene. I believe this was calculated, rehearsed by both sides, and executed. The mayor came out, told them that the stuff has to go. And then a police officer and another gentleman, the police officer stood to basically hold his ground, keep people off of a guy that's cleaning up what has been put there as a memorial. The people that placed it there knew beyond any shadow of a doubt it is against the city ordinance to do so. But I want you to hear how they attack the police. This is going to continue until martial law is declared and U.S. troops are sent in to enforce law. The chaos that is going to ensue ultimately will bring in Obama back to power, and also that would be your introduction of the Antichrist on the world scene. So let me play this clip here, and you can see what occurs. I just want you to listen to the language, listen to the attitudes, and I want you to realize this is not just an isolated incident. This is going on all over the United States in this push to tear down the police and bring in military as part of the setup. This is the judgment of God on the nation, and it is going to be happening worldwide. Now, I think I mentioned already a civil rights attorney, Lee Merritt. I think I mentioned it in yesterday's video. He stated as he visited Decatur back, earlier, much earlier, if the plan works in Decatur, if the plan is successful in Decatur, it'll be used throughout the United States. So you can see here some of the tactics that will not only happen here in Decatur, it's going to be used throughout the United States. So here we go.
Hey, that's our shit. That's our shit. You don't take shit from nobody. You ain't took shit. You ain't took shit. Take me some motherfucking where I ain't never been. Take me somewhere I ain't never been. Fuck you, man. Who gives a fuck? Hey, man, don't put your motherfucking hands up. Who the fuck you? Grown motherfucking man. You bitch ass bitch. Grab me, motherfucking pussy.
Pussy.
You put your motherfucking hands.
You keep coming up here.
Fuck you, pussy. Motherfucker, you know who I am. You a clown ass. You a real life pussy. You know who the fuck I am? You some motherfucking chump.
Take your ass to speak.
I give you some of the shit on to your motherfucking phone, man. Fuck you. Close to who? That's what I motherfucking thought. You a real live pussy. You know who to fuck with and who not to. Where is your motherfucking clown?
Nah, you a pig.
Real live pussy.
So he's mad as fuck. Roll your eyes, pussy. Pussy?
Pussy!
So that is what's happening in Decatur, Alabama on one day here in particular. It's a very small minority. But the thing that you have to understand is I've mentioned that Freemasonry is behind this. The president of the NAACP in Decatur, Alabama, a gentleman named Rodney Gordon, is a Mason. And he shared this on his Facebook page as if it's something to be publicized and put out. What I want to put out there is to just show you this is coming to your nation. The judgment of God is coming here. I've mentioned many times various other reasons why the judgment is coming here, and the Christian persecution will begin. But Jeremiah 51:50 states, let me see if I can get this straight. Ye who have escaped the sword, stand not still. Let Jerusalem, no, remember the Lord afar off, and let Jerusalem come into your mind. There are people, there are Christians who will escape this. You can look in Matthew 24 where it talks about, or one of the chapters where it talks about pray that your flight doesn't happen in winter. When, you know, it's basically describing when Israel flees out of Jerusalem. This flight is also going to happen for Christians in the United States, certain Christians who avoid this. And the way to avoid this is to just put your whole trust in God. Read your Bible. Quit listening to the preachers who are tolerating Freemasonry. Freemasonry is being used to judge this nation. So move away from those churches. Do not tolerate Freemasonry. They are the Jezebel of Revelation chapter 2, verse 18, starting at the church of Thyatira. Police officers will face this probably every day throughout this nation until it gets to the point where civil unrest ensues. There's going to be a backlash, like, for example, in this particular case, people may say, well, hey, you don't need to be talking to the police like that and start the fighting. Boop, easy. There's the military coming in. I've already seen them. The Lord showed me in a dream them flying in from a military base close by. So it's coming to a place near you, regardless of how asleep other Christians are around you that would say things like, he's crazy. You need to understand this is happening. So I'll let you go.